One of the most discomforting quotes that I hear, and if I'm honestly going to live by, is one by Mother Teresa that often says to give until it hurts. What does it mean to give until it hurts? To give until it hurts means you give until a place where you feel you have nothing else to give. And this is sometimes misinterpreted, because you don't give until you have nothing else, until you are broken. But what it requires for you to give until it hurts, to give everything, requires you to stand in the presence of God and find the strength you need to be able to give to others. Many of us are on empty, and we're still giving because this is the way we're conditioned as parents, family, friends. We're conditioned to give, to love, to serve. But many of us are broken, many of us are empty. And God asks us to come back to the living water, to allow Himself, to allow ourselves to be loved by God, because only when we are loved by God, when we ourselves are the person, the Samaritan, who is on the side of the road, who is battered, scarred, and allow God to love us, then we're able to love and to serve authentically. Many of us are trying to serve because we're trying to fulfill our conscience. We're trying to give to others because it makes us feel good. But what about giving because we're simply overflowing with what we have received? I think of this woman who broke the alabaster jar. I don't know if you remember this woman. She was someone who gave so lavishly, so extravagantly to Jesus that she broke her life savings, her superannuation, her funds for the future. She broke it to serve Jesus, to love Jesus, and it filled the room like a fragrance, with a beautiful fragrance. Why? Because she herself had received so much. Again, do you allow God to love you? Do you allow God to heal your wounds? Do you allow God to embrace you? Because if you don't, there's no way you can love and serve authentically. There's no way you're going to be able to do what this person did and to give of yourself authentically and to serve authentically. One, recognize your weakness. Recognize your brokenness. Recognize that you are weak. Recognize that you are in need of a God who is love. But the second thing is, as you sit there knowing that you're in need of God, know that God is there to pick you up. God is there to take you to His place of healing. And as you recover, as you allow the Lord to heal you, find the strength not to be strong again for you, but it is in receiving that you're able to give. When I had my first experience of the love of God, I experienced love so profoundly that my life was changed forever. And I cried. In one moment I was praying and I cried so long and so loud that I literally had to hold a pillow to my face because I experienced this love of God in my mess, in my dirt, and yet God still loved me. But you know, my first thoughts were never about how amazing it is now that I'm healed, how amazing it is now that I feel the presence of God. But my first reaction was, okay, I've received this love of God. Now what am I going to do to bring it to others? I want to share this pearl of great prize with others. Many of us, again, have not allowed God to love us, so we give, and we're dry when we give. It gives us no joy to give, because we ourselves are running on empty. So again, stop, allow the Lord to love you so that you can serve, so that you can give, so that you can get your hands dirty, so that you can take things out of your pocket and not worry about what you've given, but simply understand that you have been given with such abundance and extravagance that you cannot help but give to others. Jesus, give me an extravagantly generous heart to love and to serve others.